Transforming into Elphaba. You and I are going to transform into Elphaba. Let's do it. It's going to be a really fun and exciting event because Elphaba, Fiero, and Glinda are all performing at the Knights Stadium here in Charlotte. And so Elphaba is going to be throwing the very first pitch of the game. And I think that's a crazy, crazy thing. But I'm excited because I've never done that before. I'm going to use this towel to put it over my neck so we don't get the costume green and dirty. I play a lot of characters. I've played Tiana. I recently played Moana, which was really fun, and I'm hoping to play other characters that might pop up, so maybe like the live action Ariel for the summertime. I think that would be really cute. What's nice is that I have my hair currently in island twists, so it's a good look for Elphaba, but also Halle Bailey's Little Mermaid, and I think it just fits everywhere, honestly. First step, I like to save my nails for the very last part, so I have some gloves. I put the gloves on first, so whenever I start to get into the green makeup, it doesn't get everywhere, and I can easily take it on and take it off. I feel like one of those doctors. I haven't seen The Pit yet, but I know it's about doctors, and I feel like I can be on that show. Dr. Elphaba. I already have a face of makeup on right now, so I'm curious to see how the transfer will be. Remember, put your towel on first so your clothes don't get stained. A little tip, even with makeup in general, if you have some powder, you put the powder on first onto your skin, like so. And then I heard this helps it stay a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my face as such. Perfect. I heard about Ben Nye from another influencer online, and apparently this green should be very vibrant, and I'm excited to try it. Hopefully it comes off just as easily as it will be applied on. I'm gonna use Paradise. Paradise is also a good alternative. Really good in there. Swoop it up. And then I just start to apply, honestly. There's no real method to this, but I like to start in little sections and then work my way back out. So I'm gonna start right here. And then I'm probably gonna fast forward this part. Playing Elphaba is really interesting because either kids will really be into your performance or they'll go running and be really, really scared. It's a hit or miss for me, guys. But anytime I see a scared child, I always just try to make them feel comfortable. I promise them and I reassure them that I won't be casting a spell on them or anything like that. Sometimes they roll with it, sometimes they don't. It's a mixed bag, but when Elphaba travels with Glinda, she is a for sure kids are gonna love to see her. I talk a lot about film and TV and movies. This is something that I always loved to do and I always want to do. As I continue to progress in my acting career, I want this to be kind of a normal. And I remember watching like the trailers for that Secret Invasion, and it made me think, oh, I literally could be on that show. The Marvel show Secret Invasion. Yeah, that could have been me right now. Because I look good in green. That's right. This is probably the longest part of this process, is truly just putting that green on. I try to make sure to get it in my hairline. I can always wash my hairline out. It's a little bit harder when I have different styles in. Playing Elphaba, you have to play, in my opinion, you have to play her sparingly, because I can't keep taking on the green and on and off and on and off every single weekend. There's a delicate balance between looking like Elphaba and looking like Fiona from Shrek. Regardless of how this makeup look ends up, I think I'm gonna look better than the Shrek preview that came out about Shrek 5. Personally, I do not like the design. I think it looks too far off from the original concept and I wish they would fix it. Just my opinion. Have you seen the new Shrek design? Are you gonna go watch it? I know we're adults now, but it's kind of like, that's nostalgic for us, you know? You have to make sure you get the ears. You have to really make sure you get in between the cracks too. Now I'm just drying the paint. Here's what it looks like up close. This is the base. I think it looks pretty smooth. I feel like we did a really good job. I'm gonna put this down. The worst part about cleaning is cleaning all the green off of everything that I touched. Face is done. Ears are done. Neck is semi-done. Now let's get to the most important part, which is the makeup itself. For the makeup, I'm gonna take off this top layer of glove so I can still touch things, and I'm gonna replace it. Yuck. Perfect. See, now I have a clean set of hands. I've got a system. I've got my makeup brushes that I got from Amazon. Really cheap, but they're easy and they get the job done and they can stay green and I won't feel upset about it. Next is basically powder so the makeup stays. I'm gonna put it a little bit under my eyes because this is kind of like a highlighted powder, but I wanna be careful not putting it everywhere. I made a video the other day talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and how your personality will tell you about what kind of turtle you are. And now here I am, fast forward, I'm completely green. And I feel like I'm not a turtle, but I am a magical witch. In real life, I am a Michelangelo, which I like to identify with. I love partying, I love having fun when I get the time, I love hanging out with friends, and I feel like I don't want to take life as seriously, but sometimes it happens. If you were a Ninja Turtle, what Ninja Turtle would you be? You have Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, and Leonardo. I feel like the majority of people would be a Michelangelo, but I am willing to be shocked, and I think we might see more Raphs or Donnies than we would think. Here's the interesting part about this makeup look. I want to approach Elphaba's makeup look like a normal, regular person. So that means contouring, that means contouring up here. We just brighten up the under eyes, and then we're also gonna have some mascara as well. I've got this handy dandy makeup palette. There are a plethora of colors on here, but I think I'm gonna go with this dark green right here, so we can contour the face. I like to just contour this way, up and down. All right, I think that's enough contour. I like to add some colors. Next, we want to brighten her face. So I think we're gonna use some of these greens and these yellows together. I saw another TikToker doing this, and ever since I watched her video, I was like, this is how you do Elphaba. And so I'm gonna go kind of just anywhere and everywhere. So we can go around here, we'll go down here. But I'm trying to be cognizant about not adding it where I just put the contour. I think that's a good amount. Some of that's done. We're gonna contour her nose. I'm gonna use this dark green again. Actually, I have something better. This is a palette I got on Amazon. It's called Just My Luck, and it's a bunch of different greens. And some of the greens include Chances Are, Kiss My Ass, 50-50, Big Banks, Mary Jane, Olive, Act Natural, Too Matcha, and Charmed. These are really good, actually. I'm gonna use a little bit of Act Natural, and then I'm gonna contour like the eyes right here, and then like contour the nose as well. I think that this might be the hardest part because I don't want to add too much Elphaba because she's kind of already naturally looking, but I feel like you want to add definition when you take pictures or when you show up on camera. I'm gonna go in with Kiss My Sass. I'm also gonna do a little swatch, see how it looks. That's the color. I'm gonna put this right on my eyelid, so it's kind of like a transitional from dark to light. Boom, look at that. Last part, I have my eyeliner, so we're gonna go ahead and still do eyeliner and then do the freckles, and then let's do the lip as well. I'm feeling a little fun. Let's do a transition for the lip. 1, 2, 3, yay! Lips are done. Now let's do the freckles. The freckles are an essential part because it shows more of her human side. Even though she's green, she's still a normal girl. Now I'm gonna take this time to touch up any lingering parts that might show my skin. So for example, I like to come under the eye a little bit, and then again under the eye one more time over here, and this really stands out in pictures. So the makeup's now done. Whoa. The makeup is now finished for Elphaba. I think she looks incredible. The last thing we need to do, I love, personally, if I was Elphaba, I would have my hair like down, and her hair is down in the second movie. For this event, we're gonna be portraying the first movie, so I'm gonna have to put her hair in a braid. Let's do that right now. And so my hair is long enough for a braid. I actually learned how to braid when I was in school. It's come in handy because sometimes I don't feel like having my hair in a slick back bun or whatever. So I just put my hair in a handy dandy braid as such. And now you got yourself an Elphaba. I wish my hair was a little bit longer, but that's okay, a small braid will do. And we can just put the hair like this. Ta-da! Thanks for helping me get ready for Elphaba. Now we're gonna go to the event. Help me practice my pitch for the game. Whew. How was that? Let's try one more time. I'm gonna stand like this at the pitch. I'm going to have my hands, they're gonna be green. I'm gonna go like this. Hey, bada bada, hey, bada bada. I'm gonna step, swing, like that. I actually, in high school, I was in discus and I was also a golfer. I still golf today, but I think that will definitely help when I'm throwing the baseball at the game. All that to say, I'm so excited. I haven't played Elphaba in a very long time, and this feels very like a homecoming. Her makeup does take a while. We started at around like 3:30. Now it's 5 o'clock. So she's someone where you can do her makeup, but also just be mindful of how long it actually takes to get her makeup done. If you had to be a different skin color, red, blue, or green, what color would you be? I love green, obviously. I look pretty good in it right now. But I feel like I would love to be a red next time. I've done blue for Avatar and I've done green, obviously, for Elphaba. So the next character I do has to be some sort of red. And I don't know what red characters there are. I'm gonna put some on the screen when I edit this. What character from these collections of red do you like the most? Maybe I'll do that for my next GalaxyCon or convention, or even just Halloween. I think that'd be fun too. I'm gonna get ready to go. I need to get my shoes on, pack everything up, and then get to the venue and the event. Bye! The event is over and I just performed as Elphaba and I'm still in all green right now, but I kind of wanted to show you what it looks like after the performance is done. It's now, I think 9 o'clock or so. Yeah, it's now 9 o'clock and we have wrapped. Overall sentiment from the day, I think it was really fun. A lot of kids came up to me. They were not screaming and running in terror, which was great. And a lot of the parents were great, happy to take pictures of me and talk to me. One guy, he was like, Elphaba, I want to know what skin color you really are. I was like, I'm green. And he was like, well, what are you really? I said, I'm green. And then he goes, well, what color was your mom? In my head, I was like, why are you so adamant on figuring out my skin color? So what color is your dad? I said, my dad was the wizard. And he goes, oh. I said, I don't really have a good relationship with my parents. He did not care. My favorite part of the night tonight was definitely being able to throw the first pitch. It's insane when you finally step outside of your comfort zone and do some stuff that's totally random like this, and you never know the opportunities that will come of it. Here's how I did my pitch. I practiced it. I was like, woo, wow. I did it underhand. It went way left. You know, it was okay because I cast spells and I don't play professional baseball. And that's okay. I think the actress who played Glinda beside me, she's a very eloquent speaker and she really personified what Ariana Grande did. You hear my voice crack? She personified what Ariana Grande did well in that performance. I'm gonna pull up a picture that I'm going to talk about and I think is really unique. For example, some pictures I see of me and I'm like, ooh, swipe, delete, you know what I mean? Here's a video of me and Fiero and Glinda as we watched the baseball game, and it was super fun to get like some behind the scenes. And then this other one I really thought was unique on my cape. Ah, how perfect is that? I like that one a lot. But my favorite one of the night, I'm gonna put it on the screen right here. Life dating. Who can say at 25 years old, I'm 25. At 25 years old, I dressed up as the Wicked Witch. I was able to throw the first pitch in a baseball game. I can! I'm so excited! Anyways, that's a lot of big debrief. It's 9 o'clock, that's me watching Wicked actually. That's me watching Wicked in London, actually. It was so fun. I had my hair braided in brown braids. I haven't done brown braids since, but maybe that will have to make a comeback. So now I'm hungry, so maybe we can make a salad really fast because it's super late at night and I don't want to eat anything too much. I have leftover food. It's rice and couscous. I don't believe in saving fish for 2 days in a row, so I'm gonna eat this tonight. I also might make a little salad. We got salad kit right here. I have really been into cucumbers recently. I have been drinking a lot of cucumber water. I have been incorporating cucumbers in my salads. Now it's time to cut. Toss the salad, toast the salad. And there we go. Bon appetit. Thanks for hanging out with me after the performance. And I'm gonna eat this and then maybe watch a little bit of Wicked for good and then go to sleep after I wash the screen off of my face, which should probably take about maybe 30 minutes to scrub all of it off. But before I go, I wanna show you one more thing. It cannot be a complete Wicked night without my Wicked tumbler. Shout out to my dad, he got me this when the Wicked hype craze was really popping, and now it's mine. Still cold, great. Before I go, I have a goal to hit 50 subscribers by the end of this year. If you can hit that subscribe button and like this video and stay tuned for more, that would be much appreciated. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and that's pretty much it for now. So make sure you check out those as well if you want more of That's Bronte. See you later.